So the Biden administration has secretively been pre-approving thousands and thousands of immigrants who were going to cross the border illegally, pre-approving them for entry while they're in Mexico, and then escorting them across ports of entry or flying them by plane into American airports from Mexico by the thousands from the Pacific Ocean, Tijuana, all the way to the Gulf of Mexico. This is they're being brought in on something called humanitarian parole, which they've been using on the illegal entrants, but now they're using it for this, which is regarded among experts and immigration lawyers as illegal. They can't use parole authority like they're using it even for the ones coming in between the ports of entry. The difference here is that they're increasingly expanding and moving the illegal entrance into the legal channel so that you can't see it and that they won't be counted in the statistics every month that we get. Last year, we had 75,000 logged coming through the ports of entry. In fiscal 2022, it was 175,000. Where'd that extra 100,000 come from? My best guess, informed guess on that is that it's from this program. It's widespread. They're bringing them in all along the border through the ports of entry, and Fox News drones can't capture that action. The way it works is an immigrant who was going to cross the border applies for this program. Everybody knows about it now. It's spreading like wildfire all over the world. People are coming in. They have to hit a couple of criteria. They have to kind of attest that they had trauma. There's a story of woe. NGOs, American lawyers, American law school students are all over the shelter system helping them gather their paperwork. They put the paperwork together. They send it to CBP through an online portal called CBP One. The authority that they're using comes out of the INA, the Immigration and Naturalization Act. It's there for like a wounded cop who's been shot 5 times, crawling up the riverbank or something. It is not intended to be used for thousands and hundreds of thousands. In just the first 90 days of 2023, we have exceeded in apprehensions the annual numbers of every year from 2009 to 2018. At this rate, we're looking at more than 3 million people that will actually be in the country. That's a number that's higher than the total populations of 17 states, bigger than the populations of Chicago, Philadelphia, and LA all combined. These are truly unbelievable numbers. Now, what I wanted to point out, though, for the posse is that the numbers are going to be coming down sharply. They're going to look like they're coming down sharply next month. We're already seeing at the border, I've got sources down there saying it's dried up. People have stopped coming across. And the Biden administration, in their CBP press release about these numbers, said, yeah, they're high, but there's great news that all of these categories, Nicaraguans, Cubans, Venezuelans, are down 80 and 90%. And that's true. But that is the big success claim lie that you should start to watch for from this point forward. You're going to be hearing them say, we have got the border under control. But it is a success claim lie. It's an epic accounting trick. And let me explain. What they're doing is they are rechanneling, using Title 42 pushbacks, they're rechanneling everybody to come through the ports of entry. They're pre-legalizing them on the Mexican side and bringing them in through the ports of entry so that they don't count in the accounting. And then they're saying, look what we've done. We have success. But just as many people and probably more actually entered the United States, and that's all that matters. That's really the only thing that anybody should care about, is that millions and millions of people will still be coming through through the ports and getting into the country under something that they're calling parole, humanitarian parole, which is an illegal use in an alternative parallel immigration system not approved by Congress that they just put in place. A ton of money was earmarked for the infrastructure to do the processing for this thing, billions of dollars in that last the omnibus thing that they passed. Billions of dollars for planes, trains, cars, personnel, contractors, NGOs to bring that in. Whatever side you're on, the numbers are the numbers. They're massive, huge, historic.